Hi guys, we're back with the Great Dane. Being very quiet. Just listening to everything I say too. I should go get the little one out too in a second. But these dogs are very sensitive, and generally people can manage them kind of because they're chicken livery. I mean, they'll stay right by the owner. You take one of these out in public, they're not taking off. Generally, they'll stay there and lean on the owner. If they're the type that the people take out, I mean, you know, they don't. That's kind of how they are. So they're very soft temperament. So you only would want to use the pager. I mean, if you said how easy it would be to shut this dog, oh, hit it on, just even hit it on the neck. And if you said, well, I can use the chameleon on this dog. Hi, Christoph. Hi, Lori. How's everything going, girl? Well, how's Buddy doing? I hope he's still doing good. Now they get old. It's sad. I don't even think about it. Alright, so this dog wheel, it doesn't do the platform. It does spin, though. If you said, how tight's its turning radius? Real tight. So that's why you're using the pager. And if, you know, when people want to say, do it without it, do it without it, that's like telling a race car driver, run around the track, do it without a car. My job is to develop vertical skill with this tool. And if you said, how do you do it? Don't put it down. Don't be diverse. Don't diversify. Don't use a 100-year-old prong collar. Understand that Jim and Phyllis Dobbs must have been 40 years ahead of their time if they developed electronic check cording 20 years ago, and people still aren't doing it in droves. And if you said, who is doing it? Every bird dog guy out there. Every bird dog guy out there. You know, they're concerned with pet dogs. It's not too much. So, you know, a lot of bird dogs. Hi, Anderson. Anyway, this dog has a shape to retrieve, but I use these bottles instead of the dumbbells. So, you know, the task is just, my job is just to look, and to be very delicate. My job is merely to look at it. Oh, yay. Oh, yay. And that was an accident, and that's why you've got to make it the default. And if you said, well, how are you approaching it as a dog? That I am limited to my capacity to be able to pick it up. So that's, I immediately do the hands pulling back up. Yeah, you saw that. Yay. Docking complete, docking complete. And I'm guarding at the same time, guarding what's... Yeah, boy, these dogs better not start barking. Yeah, it might be the UPS man. Yay. Because a big surprise, I'm expecting a lot of packages. You've got to have that guarding thing, too. If not, they will just take it out of your lap. Yay, 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 yay. Oh, yay, yay. My job was to catch it that time. I yayed her into doing it. And if you said, how did you yay her into doing it? I just waited till she was near it, said yay, and the reflex kicked in. Hang on, let me get rid of this. Let me do a little spinning. Bending. Bending's my fun hobby. Hang on. Knock it off, Alex! So, And it took me a little while to get that on the dog. So if you said, why do you need to bend a dog? A dog this size, how else are you going to move it around in a small area? Because if you said, well, turn it in that small area. Okay. See, I wasn't even talking to the dog. She heard that, just the tone. I'm just going to wait till she goes away and then go away. Systemically move away from the dog. That's the handler's job. And if you said, why? That's the way the world works. You know, all these guys have to do is run away from these girls, and they're chasing them. You know, like Chase. Remember my friend Chase that looks like Channing Tatum? Oh, he's 6'3", he's gorgeous. The faster he runs, the faster these girls chase him. Yeah, he can't be caught. He needs to get married, though. Anyway, the dog is over there, so I can just go this way. You're not going to be able to see the dog because she's not going to run in front of the camera, but you're going to hear it. Issa! Yay! So that was my pager, and if you said, what does that say? Oh, that's the starting point from the behavior. The behavior starts over there, and that's what you guys have. The behavior starts over there. It isn't somehow been started by the handler, near the handler. So she spins. And you said, spin it in that small area. She backs up. Hang on. And then you know, you said that's not going to work on the leash. Oh, please, it's going to work on the leash. It's got a super tight turning radius, and it is like horses. Anybody that's trained horses, Isabel, she's probably not there, but she knows. In order to be able to steer horses, you've got to teach them to bend their body. If they don't bend, they're going to go the direction they want to go. They've got to give in. So I got my pager. There's my pager. And she does have a default down. Yeah, she got to get a drink first. If I sit down, she might do it. But, you know, I think what you're saying to yourself, the benefit of the pager is you're able to say, I'm going to need you to go faster. Because if the dog did not understand to go faster on that turn right there, that wouldn't work. I mean, it just wouldn't work. If you said, well, you should do a great big U-turn. Why? 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 When you can do that right there. But all the pager is doing is a cue to help it say go faster. It's a go faster. It can mean different things at different times. That's why it is a little bit confusing. But, you know, you don't want a dog like this where you're saying, I have to use any kind of frongal or anything to try to make you do things. It's too much. It's an invisible leash. She will. She'll back up. Hang on. Oh, I hope you're there, George. She's so cute. All right, hang on a minute. I'm going to go get the little baby Great Dane. Just so they can both be together. Hang on. All right, come on, we gotta take just these two for a walk. They're too cute together. All right, come on. Jeez, I sound asleep. So I do understand that is how to wake a deaf one up, is to put the pager on the floor, on the bottom, on the outside, or even against the dog. Because she didn't used to wake up at first. I would keep doing it. I was using the weaker pager. But it's kind of like the kids that sleep through a fire alarm. The dog didn't wake up. But now it wakes up immediately. And if you said, well, its body learned to look for a cue from the substratum. Oh, that sounds believable. Oh, that sounds believable. Let's go. Oh, look how big she's getting, Nina. Oh, she's peeing way away from the house. My God, yay! That's the one time you throw your hand up in the air. If you said why. Oh, God, if you had any idea. Just getting her out the door is my workout for the day. I already know you have to carry her and just physically go out the door. Or if you said, what happens if you don't do that? She immediately sets up, every strategy in the world not to have to go outside. Oh, no, it's not inside. It's fun. Who cares if I have to go to the bathroom? Who cares? I hope Michael's not watching. I gotta get Stan's coming to work today. I'm gonna get... Hi, Linnea! Please tell me something to not let these cyberbullies upset me. Now, I could see if it was the opposite, that I was some old school psycho that was saying, to use constant and stop using the pager because I know how to do it better with constant. All right, if you said get that great day. Oh, this little one is so cute. Yeah, nobody wants a Great Dane that's not house trained. That's the only strategy, though. If you said correcting it, what frame of reference would it have? It lived in a pen. So you've got to... All right, Issa needs a drink, that little workout. She's thirsty. But I think you could see how, if you said I don't see any consistency between the dogs that you... Oh, there's the rabbit. Oh, I couldn't let Shoe Bottom out. She's so awful. All right, let's go let Issa get a drink and see if the little one learns how to swim. Come along. Oh, cute. Oh, cute little dog. Oh, she decided to run game on Molly. Hi, Hannah. I don't want you to worry, girl. I know a lot about dog training. I got a lot of those. That was kind of a moderation of what Jim and Phyllis Dobbs said. And, you've got, if you said, where did your methodology come from? Right there. Your methodology's got to come from somewhere. If I didn't have them, who knows what I would have thought. And I had trained gun dogs, but that was really still all falling under the same umbrella, because without a really distinct methodology, you're going to fail. Oh, here comes this is absolutely perfect. Oh, this guy's going to be mad too. It's going to be all these boxes. Oh, it's the perfect distraction. If you said, what does the handler need to do? The handler needs to distance themselves from the distraction initially. Because it's not like I'm going to need to sign anything. These might be... All right, this dog is already looking for an out. Watch this. Issa! I'm just going to tell you right now, the dog... That's it? One small package? Look at my little watchdog. All right, I'm going to do my pager roll. Barking. It's Alex. She's bad. There is such a thing. So I kept holding it down, and that's your only, and I think you need to understand, the reason it isn't a handicap for deaf dogs is you are speaking with your body language anyway, and if you said moving away does not scream move in my direction. Look at how cute. Great Danes recognize everything. So if you said, what did she see when she turned around? Her friend's taking off. You know, that's how it's got to be. If you think I'm going to stand there freaking trying to teach this thing American Sign Language, that's the most inane thing. I'm over it. Just thank God I've got all this footage. It's the only... I'll get old crazy. I'll forget everything. But it'll be written down somewhere. It'll be written down in video. Because it is an established methodology that I started with a methodology, or at least an understanding of one. These people now, I mean, honestly, no, Linnea, they go on, that's like a horse trainer. Oh, I'm a horse whisperer, I don't have any methodology. No, there's still methodology. And this one has a sister, but I try to bring her out, Anne, and I know it's hard to do that. You guys got a lot going on, but where there's no sister, and if you said, oh, it changes the dynamic, you know, you do have to have a one-on-one relationship when you've got more than one dog, where the other dog is absent, where the other dog is absent. The absence of the other dog. Oh, look at her, what a knockout. I love this dog. If you said you can't spin it, get it to pick up a bottle. Oh, you already saw me do all those things. He said you can't get it with the silent recall. You know I can. And if you said, why does that work? It's a systemic thing. And if you said, well, how could you get rid of it? By just doing it and doing it and doing it until, by not safeguarding it. Just like me, if I just kept messaging, I've got all kinds of people I could call in the middle of the night and say, I need your help. But would I do it every night? No. Would I do it at all? Possibly no. You know, but I'm safeguarding that in that it's a privilege, you know. I think, you know, to have one run at you like that, that's, you know, for this guy to mock my recalls, Jesus, that's pretty dumb. Apparently you're supposed to make them sit, that's what I'm gathering. You're supposed to make them sit, and then if they don't do that, you just keep saying, tit, 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 yanking them. And then you walk away, and then you say, come. And then you say sit again. So apparently I'm doing it wrong. Yeah. You know, I tell people, they're like a baby dinosaur. Oh, Nina, you need to come over with you too. You need to come over with your two, Nina. Then we can have a Great Dane party. Oh, we can do another movie. Oh, I'll go find the old movie Thor. I think it has music, though. Well, I'm not going to be able to upload it. I think it's already on there, though. They're pooping. If you said, what are you doing? Getting gone. Like North Korea marching on Guam. If you said, what are you fixing to have? Oh, she just face planted. Oh, jeez, poor baby. Oh, poor baby. Yay. Oh, my poor angel. My poor angel. Oh, you just face planted. You're feeding him like a baby goat. All right, look, I think that's dried up enough. We can go around. Sure, my socks are soaking wet, but let's go. You know, and you see Molly's much more. Oh, look, she saw a rabbit. Oh, it's much more exciting when Shoe Bottom isn't here, because when Shoe Bottom's here, Molly's forced to walk behind me like some woman in the third world. She's not allowed to go out and hunt rabbit. There's some beer can in the bushes there. Scary. Let's go. One time we were out, oh my God, down by the river, and I was walking the dogs, and it was like by this fence, I don't know, and then all of a sudden I see this homeless guy's tent right there, kind of, it was like a camo tent, kind of buried in the bush. Oh, it scared the crap out of me. I had Mac and I had Elliot. I thought when that scared, I was like, let's get out of here. Just to stumble on that, you know, it's scary. Who knows what kind of lunatics. You know, I understand people homeless, hard on their luck. Well, I've worked my whole life, so my empathy is somewhat limited. Come on, let's go in the back. We've been back here for a while. Yeah, but this dog's nice, goes out ahead. That's what I want. I noticed a bear crossing sign. Yeah, no, right down on 44. Yeah, no, like 2 miles from here, so there must be bears around. I hope they don't eat palm dates. That's what my front yard is full of right now. The squirrels are all drunk. Let's see what we got. So if you said, can you condition this dog? All I have to do is start walking faster and doing that hand signal. I don't even have to look back or do anything. It says to herself, oh my God, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. All right, come on. Molly, we lost Molly somewhere. I'm gonna have to change my socks. So I have 400 pairs of socks. Oh, there she is. You know, that's what you want when you're walking them. Especially, Lindy, if you've got a few of them. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Issa! Yay! You said you didn't get it back. I got it back real quick. Oh! Yay. You said, where was she going? Oh, well. I had to guess, considering that backfield is full of rabbits, that she probably saw one. Let's lose her, though. Let's take off without her. Come on. Let's go. You know, systemically moving away. If you said, where do you start? That's where you start. Systemically moving away and understanding that everything in life is free, because that makes you somebody that has something. I'll tell you who I like at Publix, the Boar's Head lady. The rest of them, not so much. They don't have anything for me. They want something from me. All of them want something but her. I like that lady. She didn't want anything. Look, so now I got a puppy going out ahead, so I'm not going to do my recall because I need more of that. I need more of the dog out ahead of me. Oh, how adorable. There's my neighbors cutting their grass. They have a bar above there. And I mean like a really nice bar. A fully stocked bar. Beer coolers, all that. No, actually a bar just like Mike's Corner. Luann's a bartender at Mike's Corner. Yeah, in their house. Or above their barn. They have parties. They know I don't care. Loud music, 3, 4 in the morning. Who cares? Especially Bike Week. Is it getting ready to be Oktoberfest? Mark's probably getting ready for that. Oh, they have huge parties. Huge. Huge. One time I went there and they were having a party and I went there and Mark was like, I'm so drunk. I couldn't even tell. That was crazy bar. That's why are you sure? I've been up all night drinking and now, by now it was like, I don't know, 4 in the afternoon that next day. I couldn't even tell. So, are you sure? No slurred speech. Nothing. Oh, let that little one go. So I know I've got a trigger on this big one, and that's what you have to think of the pager, not, oh, if I tell it to come and it doesn't do it, how can it know that if I don't even get the text? Why is she trying to run game on Molly? Molly's not liking it. Yay. All right, Gator drill. Issa! Yay! Yay! And if you say, how does it have that short lope? They develop that short lope. And it is eating the food. The puppy just gets free samples too. Because if you go there, if you have a kid with you, and you go there, and you say the kid can have a sample, the Boar's Head lady gives it to him. Truth, truth. You know, and I think if you're filming, you need to film. It's okay to hold the camera for this. I say that because I do that, but if you said, why is this because the dog does have its back to you a lot of time, and the time that it's, oh, how adorable. Oh, I can see it for this weekend, Great Dane, the movie. Oh, look at her. Oh, he's just gonna get mad in a minute. Oh, she's a little poker. Bite her. If you said, would she do that to you? Issa needs to go out there a little farther, and then now it'll be swimming. She won't even realize it. Oh, I'm adorable. That's the default, I think. You know, it got running fast and it decided to go to the handler. Yeah, hang on, baby. I need the good treats. Hang on. Gotta go cut up more loaf. But these don't, it didn't have any food drive the other day, if you recall. Oh, this little puppy's so playful. Nina's like, how's the housebreaking going? It's going. It's going right by my front door. I already prepared to clean it up immediately. I just get a puppy pad, throw it in the pee pile. Nina's like, got it, lady. You know, but that's the main thing. Your job is to systemically move. Who cares if it's not looking? It'll notice. It'll notice. It's not like on Facebook where you can just sneak away. They notice. And if you said, what, I like the ones, you can't take one step away, they're right on you. Because that dog is saying to itself, you can't take your eyes off this thing. Keep your eyes on it. Who knows where it's going, but I'm going with it. And it's going to be, oh, kind of fun. Hi, Sabari. Oh, I hope you saw me spinning the dog, Sabari. Oh, that scared her. All right, Shari goes on the platform. Sabari, you can get a platform. You're just going to have to get a really big one. You're going to have to get a really big platform. But it would be good to do the stacking. If you said, what do I teach on the platform? Now I teach every single thing on the platform. All right, look, that puppy's over there. Hang on, this might be my meatballs. Let me see. Oh, this could be very exciting news for you dogs. Ah, yes, the meatballs. The meatballs, they're huge. Don't do that at home. Oh, I can already see somebody's going to like these meatballs. That's how delicate I am. You could easily teach them to stack on here, though, Sabari. Get your handler way away. Just need them to move their feet around. Get him up there and don't teach him to sit. I know this isn't really a show dog, Sabari. Sabari's like, I didn't say that. But they are, and you know the breed. You know they're very sensitive, and it doesn't take much to make them. If you said, what's my job? To get over there. To appear as if by magic. No strings attached. That's got to be that. These aren't what I was thinking as meatballs are. They looked different in the picture. They looked smaller. All right, so this is make this a meal. She doesn't go on the platform. Ah! Oh, hang on. I can spin it. Oh, it turns this way too. I forgot of that. Isa, yeah, she turns this way too. She used to. Hang on. But that puppy already, I mean, I've only had this puppy like 10 days. It already, oh, now she likes the meatballs. And that's how I'd start out, Sabari. Don't even get them up there and tell them to do anything. If they go up there and stand up there, give them something. Their conclusion is standing is good. I'm happy when I'm standing. All right, guys, let me put these in, and I probably got time. I'm going to do another. Oh, here, let me show you. Linnea, I'm sure you're guilty of the same thing. First, you're busy. You get all your work done. It's a little bit later in the afternoon. All your chores are done. There's a lull. Decide to go on Amazon. Fast forward, you got a big thing of meatballs at your house. Chicken flavor. Oh, made with real chicken. Made in the USA. Puppy seems to like it. All right, hang on. You know, you do have to come up with a variety. I'm going to show you something else I use too. I don't know if you guys have ever used this stuff. I like this stuff though. You can make rice. You can make white rice. If you have one that you need to get eating, you can get white rice, make the instant white rice, and then mix this stuff. And my favorite, the pill pockets. Alright, so... oh, she just crushed it. You're going to have to get her the meatballs in. But if you said, I heal a Great Dane without bending it, I would say, how? How? Isa, you've got to be able to bend the dog. And she backs up. Hang on. Goes forward. Oh, that one was in the way. Anyway, I'm dedicating this to Sabari Bullet, my devoted fan. So I was like, I can't keep up with it. Nobody can. When people say I can't keep up with it, no one can. I can't even keep up with it myself. I'm telling you, I find videos I don't even remember. I do not even remember. Yeah, said I had to get around the dinosaur to get on the platform. But say if I needed this dog to move, you know, that's where your backing up comes in. It's just a natural, it's just a default to concede. Hi, Jody. you know, all dogs back up. You've seen them do it at your house, and honestly, just, you have to think that you're coming out of the kitchen, you're carrying the pieces or whatever. The dog is back up. So she's awful. Hang on, let me get more money. Yeah, it's a big thing of them though. And you do, you gotta change it up. Oh, look at her, look at her. Uh-oh. She's starting to break bad. She's getting big too. Look at her feet. All right. Dog heels by default. Look at her. Go this way. Heel. Heel. Back up. I'm just saying that to you. I'm not saying that to the dog. Spin. Meatballs. All right, guys, I gotta get these two in, but I think you can see what I'm doing, and I'm glad I got the Martin working, and I really do like Bart and Michael. I haven't talked to them lately, and I'm too wrapped up. I've got to start working on marketing and doing different things. I understand that. And I'm not good with that. And I always say, well, if it slows down, I'll work on it, but then someone calls. Can you train this dog and watch that dog? And then, since I don't really know how to say no, I say yes. That's why it wouldn't be good for me to use that as a command. Yes. Can you watch Casper? Yes. Can you watch this one, that one? Yes. That's all I say all day long. Hi, Carlos. Hi, Yo-Yo. Oh, I gotta do one little turn for Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo, look how fluid this dog is. Hang on. Yo-Yo wants to see your turns one time. Let me get the secret meatballs. I'm doing the pager to get the turn. That's how she's got the timing. Even in that tight area, though, the whole dog is bent around the handle. It's called the donut. Donut. All right, you guys, hang on. I'll be right back. I got a couple more episodes. I'm working like a dog here. I'm working like a dog, and you know, I don't feel like I'm just somebody that just needs to constantly be, you know, told, you know, that people like the work or whatever. I don't know who I am. I don't. People don't know who they are. They need to read books and find themselves. I'll get right on that. Be right back.